And welcome back. The top-ranked team in Class A had a big challenge tonight on their home floor. The T-Area Titans hosting Aberdeen Roncalli. And we pick up action in the second quarter. That's when Noah Friedel, the guy we talked about here at 6 o'clock, number 15, with the block and outlets it to Zach Wilbur. And T has a nice, they have a 15-point lead at this point. Now, final seconds of the half, Roncalli's Isaac Van Orman is going to beat the buzzer with a three. Whoosh. That makes it a 36-24 game at halftime. But third quarter, Titans start to pull away. It's going to be Caleb Joffer cleaning the glass, putting it back. Titans up by 17. Friedel doing work on the offensive end, gets hacked, puts the ball up and in, so that's an old-fashioned three-point play. And in the final seconds of the quarter, it's going to be Friedel with the steal, who's going to get it ahead to Justin Hone. He's going to lay it in right as time expires. They go up 20 after 3 and end up winning by 30, your final 77-47 as we go to the scoreboard. Also tonight, Platte Geddes over Gregory, 55-52. Mountain Lake over Hills Beaver Creek, 89-74, high-scoring game there. RTR beating Tracy Milroy Ballatin. Canton and Aberdeen Christian both win tonight, and Mobridge Pollock won. Now look closely. The rest of those letters are in black for some strange reason. That is Standing Rock, North Dakota, that had 44 points. Girls basketball. Don't you love live TV? Bridgewater, Emory, and Laverne both win. Minneota and Trip Delmont Armory victorious, along with Arlington and the Flandre Indian School. McCook Central Montrose and Esteline Hendricks both win. A lot of these games are conference tournament games. Coleman, Egan, and Dubrook win. The Dolphins are 9-0. That's a great start for them. Sanborn Central Woonsocket and James Valley Christian victorious. Wynot, Nebraska. Langford victorious. And Washington Springs and Crazy Horse as well. Washington Springs, as I said, and Crazy Horse both win. Speaking of girls basketball, the Lennox Orioles have risen to the top of the State A girls basketball rankings, posting big wins over Vermilion and St. Thomas More last week. Big reason for that, Madison Vlastian, a future Jackrabbit from a proud athletic family. Zach Borg has more on our Carl's TV and Appliance Athlete of the Week.
6'1" junior kid, Madison Vlastian.
Being a Lennox Oriole is in Madison Vlastian's blood.
My two brothers and sisters played at Lennox, then my dad played. My mom was a cheerleader, 10 years younger from my closest sibling, so I've been watching them play basketball at Lennox like my whole life. So I think watching that kind of set in for me, like what I should be like.
While her brother Jared's Oriole exploits were the stuff of legend in Lennox, Madison found another South Dakota prep star to emulate.
The one player I look up to Macy Miller a lot. Like I've always, when she was in the state tournament against Washington, I wanted to take a picture with her so bad.
And now it's Vlastian's turn in the spotlight.
She can score at all three levels. She can score from behind the arc. She can score in the post. So it takes a special defender to be able to challenge her.
Starting as a freshman, Madison is already well past 1,000 career points. She helped lead the Orioles to a state runner-up finish in her first year and has them at the top of the state rankings as a junior.
I aim for being like all around and an all-around player. Like I just don't want to do one thing.
She has a very competitive spirit. She doesn't like to lose. She wants us playing at a high level all the time. So she holds her teammates accountable, and they expect that from her.
And that'll help her follow in both her brother and Macy Miller's footsteps, committing to play basketball at South Dakota State. And as for that picture she wanted with Macy,
I actually did at the end of the game, yep.
And there's a good chance Madison will be getting a few photo requests in the near future. In Lennox, Zach Borg, KDLT Sports.
Now the Twins have signed relief pitcher Blake Parker, who pitched well for the Angels last year out of the bullpen. They have been very aggressive this offseason, mostly bringing in some big bats like Nelson Cruz, C.J. Crone, and Jonathan Scope. But Parker could be a big addition to the pen because the Twins should score plenty of runs. All right, so there was plenty of actual hot stove league material because of that tonight when the Twins caravan made a stop in Sioux Falls at the Elman Center. The Twins always send players and former players on the tour and have been for over 40 years. One of the potential starting pitchers, Steven Gonsalves, likes what he's seen from his team during the offseason.
I think everyone's kind of curious how we're going to be, and I think we're going to be a sleeper. You know, a lot of people don't think how good we're going to be, but we just signed Nelson Cruz, add a couple arms to the bullpen. Don't count us out. I think we're going to surprise a lot of people.
If the Twins get bounce-back years from Sano and Buxton to go with all this offense they've signed in the offseason, they could certainly be entertaining this summer. And that's sports. We'll all be right back.